Good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, lads, ladies, pirates, players, real people behind the profile stats. There's so much that we can talk about, that we can wish to talk about, that we can plan to talk about, but some things are just not worth mentioning. Because it's difficult to get through to people. It's not their fault that they've been blessed with all the faculties that they need, required to the tools that they need, whether they be worthy or not, whether they be worthy or not, whether they deserve what they have or not. It's only a test of time, a matter of time. Believe me when I say to you, if you're a single parent, if you're a person that's lost someone recently, a friend, a family, if you're somebody that's been suffering at the hands of the law of the land, if you're someone that has been going through hardships and no one's understood you, if you've fallen out with your parents and you've been estranged from your parents and you need a severe hardship payment, if you've recently moved out of home or been pushed out of home, a place that you called home, if you hear my voice echo, be assured, I'd always be there for you and all those that be worthy. Yeah, it's important that we learn to gain from our losses. It's important that we have our hearts and minds in the right places. It's important that we continuation the good work of the people, the players, the pirates, the loyal people of the gameplay. Yeah, 1 star is all good, 2 stars a bonus, 3 stars a blessing. Whether we get it or we don't, we continue on with our gameplay. We're playing with just 100 gems, yeah? Just playing with just 100 gems. So we're going to see how far we can go with our gameplay enjoyments. We'll be back a bit later to see how it's going. But remember that whatever difficult times we're going through, have you all seen that movie, not Gladiator, not Alexander, Hercules, that one there. If you check that movie, you find that he's fighting for the wrong team. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying for the wrong guild. I'm just talking about in general. Like, he's fighting against. I'm not saying he's fighting for the wrong, but more. What I mean is he's fighting against the wrong people, because those are the people that he should have been protecting, but he just didn't know it. You know, one of them ones. So it's like sometimes you make decisions and then you live by them. You get on with it and you keep moving on. None of what happened over the last day or two is something that generally affected me personally, directly. I have never, ever felt any intimidation. And it's important sometimes to cause that ripple effect. And as human beings, we don't always come across to one another properly. And then we start using the cloak and veil of the rules. What rules? What rules are we talking about? Yeah, I'm not going to even mention them, you understand? There's nothing worth mentioning. That's the point of level of our gameplay, of our real life that we're taking it to, is the point that we wish to feel comfortable. Yeah, when it comes down to the language, the Queen's English, to the point that we feel most comfortable to, and that's what we're using. That's what we're kind of like abusing in a way. Yeah, you push it and then you get a reaction. And then when you get the reaction and then you're not happy with the situation and you cause the effect, and that's why on the news you hear these things and then you're not happy with what you're hearing because you caused the issue, and then when you get an answer and response, you're not happy with it. You caused it. So when you cause something in gameplay, you cause the effect, you're gonna get what's coming. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I told you all from the beginning. I told you I'm a lantern. And right now we're fighting against lanterns. But now I know. Now I know. We all should know. We all need to learn who our fake friends are. Yeah, we all need to know. We all need to understand and realize who our fake friends are. We all need to understand and realize who our true enemies are. But knowing your fake friends is far more important. And that's why it's important when it comes down to, because there will be a day, yeah? There will be a day when you'll come along and you'll think to yourself, I was not part of this. I wasn't not part of that. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it's going to turn around and become. That's how it's going to become. Because as I said, it's not worth mentioning it. It's just not worth it. Some out there are just not worth their breath. So I wouldn't waste. But what I would say is that this game is the best in the world. It doesn't mean the people that are running it are the best in the world. Don't get the two mixed up, all right? Never get the two mixed up. I have no good words for Midoki. Nothing, not an ounce anymore. And there's no way that they can boot me from my channel. They cannot affect me. They cannot tie me out. I will continue the good work across my own enjoyments in gameplay for players that are worthy, that are willing to watch my videos and enjoy them. Because I know in my losses there's a gain. So I don't really look at a loss. I look at gains. I'll win no matter what. And that's what I'm creating. My own approach in gameplay. Yeah, we tried to cause and create some betterment recently. And it's not my fault that they just don't have it in their hearts. It's not my fault that they just don't have that deep-rooted experience of gameplay understandings. It's something that you inherit through time, over time in gameplay. And that's one thing that Midoki can never ever take away from the Unique Rebel, is the experience I have through the gameplay. And this is a troll. I'm going to give the troll a little PR bump, and why not? So this is one thing that Midoki can never take away from me. It's one thing that I've gained and I've got that they don't. It's not about, oh, I've got the heart and they haven't. No, I'm not talking about I've got a bigger heart. I could be a worse person than them, you understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that the experience that I've got, the knowledge of the game that I have gained over time and experience of playing it, that's something they could never ever take away from me. A destructor. That's something I have gained over time. And that's an experience, because I've got kind of like photographic memory. I've got like, when I see you write something in the guild chat, it may take me a day, it may take me a week, it may take me a month, but I will figure it, and I'll configure it, and I'll realize it, and I'll understand it, and I'll find you, Pugs. That's the one. Yeah, Pugs. Oh my word. What about finding Pugs? Pugs, you're so good. Even if I give you a PR bump, someone will come and smash you back down anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Pugs is alright. Pugs is alright. Been fun. There, that's the one. Yeah, so good. Yeah, there's a lot going on this side of town. Sometimes it's better just to turn to a different station. There's so many other YouTubers that are doing the Swiss cheese and wanted cheese, and they're doing Planet Pirates. No one's doing Planet Pirates. You know why? Shall I tell you why? Because they just don't have it within them to be loyal towards a game that's worthy. They just didn't know it. Look, have your coffee. I sometimes keep fast, sometimes I don't. It's just the way I am. I do my own things my own way. I'm not a perfect example towards anybody. I don't expect anyone to say, look, oh, you're a role model, you understand? You got to think twice there, mate. I just do my own thing. I'm happy to be who I am. Yeah, my little one, he gets up, he makes his own little breakfast, gets ready for school. He asks me if I'm going to have something. And most of the time I'm fasting, so I just says I'm okay. Sometimes if I'm fasting, it says I'm all right. And if not, and then sometimes he makes me a little cup of tea. And this morning he made me a cup of tea, but I was fasting. So the tea's right there. So, and he's at school, so let him enjoy his day. He's growing up, so he's going through his own pressures. And sometimes it's important that you look over your child. Sometimes if you're going to do their laundry or whatever, it's important that you check into their pockets, make sure they don't have the vape stuff and they don't have things they shouldn't have, you know. And sometimes check their, I'm not saying like check their videos what they're making or pictures or whatever, but sometimes it's good to just not look for it, but just at least have a little eye, keep an eye over. Not saying their privacy, but as a parent, if you don't do these key things, then if something happens later, you'll be like, oh, why should I do something, you know? And you don't know, you want to reverse time. Time waits for no one. Time, you want to ask me what time is? Time is an opportunity. Time is an opportunity to lay the seeds that you need, that you will gain the fruits for later on. And you heard it here first. You heard it from the Unique Rebel channel. Because I say things differently. You will never hear this in speeches anywhere around the whole planet. You'll never hear the way that I say things in the same manner. You'll never hear it. Doesn't matter who you look for, who you go to, who you follow. You'll never hear things the way the Unique Rebel brings things to you. I bring it in my own way, in my own visualizations, because I choose to hold humanity as a priority. If humanity is not a priority, then you've got your priorities in the wrong place. Anyways, I'm showing you too many strategies in my game playing Germans. I've got 93 gems. This is probably going to be his second victory. And I have my own way of doing things. And I'm happy to be who I am. I'm happy to be born where I am. I'm happy to be part of whichever group, whichever people I'm part of. And the main thing I'm part of is humanity comes first. And it's important that we continue the good work. No matter what kind of storm comes in our way. Whether we get the 1-star, 2-star victories, 3 stars a blessing. Whether it comes or it doesn't. We continue on. We move on towards the betterment. So therefore, I wish you all well, wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising with your gameplay in Germans as they evolve, but most importantly, through the real lives and the cards that you've been dealt with. And remember, take a bit of time to yourself. Contemplate on your own purpose in life. Remember, between guild events, we can all become caterpillars, come off the tree, go around, do what we need to do, help other guild players come together, and then raise them back between the guild events and into, this could be the only game that does that. Look, 1 gem down. This could be the only game that does that. Listen to the Unique Rebel plan. This video is called The Plan. Okay? We're going to plan together. Every player that's not a zombie, that is a real player behind the profile stats, what you need to do is you need to get onto the bandwagon alongside the Unique Rebel. You need to do it your own way. We all spread out. Yeah? We all spread out across the whole game. We all go to different guilds. We stick with people. We see who's doing what. We try to raise and see which ones are willing to talk, which ones are willing to put the efforts into the gameplay, and bring it back to your own guild. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no reason why the top 100, 200, 300 guilds don't have. There's no reason why they would not have full guilds. There's no reason. Every guild should have 45, 50 players. There's no reason why any guild has less than 20, 30 players. There's no reason. There's something wrong. I'll give this captain here a little PR bump. Why not? Because I'm not here to hurt no one's PR. I'm here to enjoy my own gameplay in my own forms. If you're watching this channel for the right reasons, then I wish you all well. But if you're not, I can't curse you, because the truth of the matter is, if you curse someone that doesn't deserve to be cursed, then that curse goes back onto yourself. So I'm not in a position to say anything except I wish you all well, wherever you may be. Do I feel lucky? I don't know. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising with your gameplay enjoyments. Oh, I got away with it. But most importantly, the cards that you've been dealt with in real life. Yeah, I kept saying no negativity vibes no more. And I know what my purpose is, and that's all that really matters to me. And I'll just continue my own good work, because I know, you know, what I mean to myself. The mushroom, what the monkey's there? Oh my word, look at the size of that cat. I'm taking it down, sunshine. Yeah. I would not have seen that, I'm telling you, especially on this screen that I got. You will have no idea what kind of devices I play with. You have no idea what I've been doing, how I've been putting out 1,200 videos. You have no idea, plus what kind of struggles I've been through. Yeah, I don't expect anything anymore. And I'm just glad sometimes that people don't listen to me. I'll tell you why. Because it just means that there'll be a time when they will realize what they should have done, and then they'll regret it. And then there's a lesson for them, you see, because you're going to either learn the easy way or the hard way. One way or the other, you're going to learn. It's going to happen. It's not something you have a choice. We may not have had a choice on who we wanted to be. What's the perfect human being, you understand? What color is the perfect human being? What does it matter? The fact of the matter is, if I'm telling you, it doesn't matter whether you're Arab or non-Arab. It doesn't matter if you're black or if you're white. None of you are better than one another, except for all those that be worthy. Anyways, I'm wishing you all well. Wherever you may be, keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising with your own gameplay enjoyments as it evolves, but most importantly with the cards that you've been dealt with and the real life. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I felt lucky, but it's not the luck, it's the blessings. If the blessings are coming, there's nothing that can stop them. Patashed.